Welcome to another escape route stream. So, what's Emily the Strange? Well, what is Emily the Strange, and also why am I streaming Emily the Strange? Okay. So first created in 1991. Originally put on like skateboards and t-shirts, and then sort of grew into a mascot from there. So the franchise itself is 30 years old, which is crazy. There's a movie coming out theoretically this year or next year from Warner Brothers Animation, which is kind of hype. Comic books, graphic novellas, and young adult novels. Cool stuff. Why am I streaming Emily the Strange? Because I was tidying up the other day and found my DS copy of Strangerous, which is a Nintendo DS game. I had a quick look, and turns out apparently this is really rare and goes for like 40 quid online, which is crazy. It got me thinking, well, I like Emily the Strange enough. I've seen her on like t-shirts and stuff. Cool. What other video games has she had? Precisely one other video game. So I'm just gonna jump straight into this. Emily the Strange, Strangerous. We'll see. We'll see if it's any good. This intro is quiet, as in like there's no sound for whatever reason, which is very strange. Okay. Aesthetically, very very nice, very appealing to look at. Yeah, there's only 2 games so far. Only 2 Emily the Strange games. This one, Strangerous, for the Nintendo DS, and then one for PC, Android, and iOS called Skate Strange, which I have a bootleg copy of, and hopefully it will work. As is typical of me doing a live stream, I haven't tested any of this before going live. Never heard of XOZ Games before. Oh, they got little pixel art versions of themselves. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, that's cute. It was this DS era, you know, you could if you were a small team, you could put a lot of character into your projects. I know that piece of music from somewhere. Maybe it's just really similar to something else. I like how the game is like struggling each time it loads in a new person. Odd on Switch is apparently in the files. The files of what? Now we got full credits. That's interesting. Alright, let's jump right in. New game. Oh, we got a little animated intro and everything. Moby clip video. Love to see it. Oh no, not Emily's kitties. Miles. Sabbath. Oh fuck. I remember two of them. Not the kitties. What are the names of her cats again? Mystery, Miles, Sabbath, and Nietzsche. Right. Wake up, sleepyhead. I'll show you how to get along in Strangeland. First, touch the touchscreen with your stylus to make this text disappear after you've read it. Well done, but I'm not finished yet. Now you'll learn how to get around. To walk somewhere, use the stylus to touch a place on the touchscreen. So, I wasn't expecting a point and click. This is interesting. Well done, that was perfect. New information has been added to the scrapbook. Open the scrapbook menu on the touch screen. Touch the scrapbook icon. Look inside. Scrapbook. Okay, let's take a look at your scrapbook. Oh, there's no music in here. It contains all that you need to know, and learn in this game. Touch various icons with your stylus to learn more. Sound settings. This is DSi enhanced. So if you tried to play this European copy, specifically this German copy, yeah, for whatever reason my copy's German. If you try to play this German copy on a USA Nintendo DSi or 3DS, it will not work. But you can put it in an American DS and it'll work. Because it's just copy protection. The DSi had copy protection, and region locking. A lot of German games on the secondhand market. There are. At one point, I had a Quantum of Solace that was German. Ein Quantum Trost. Don't know where my copy of that has gone, but all of the game's text was in German. That was annoying. Here you'll find descriptions of all the mad and wonderful things that you can find. Newspaper. In the story, you'll find entries concerning your strange adventures. Reminisce if you must, but first checked out my room. Odd how even the most familiar things can be weird at times. I mean strange, of course. Excellent voiceover in German. Oh, Godfather 2 in German. At that point, it's like, how does it maintain its value on the secondhand market if you can't enjoy it? But a lot of the times that I've got good prices on secondhand Japanese games, for example, is because the retailers I bought them from would struggle to move a Japanese game. They know what they're worth, but they know they would also struggle to sell them to anybody besides me. You'll find all the info about your different cats, what they are like, what they like, and most importantly, what they can do for you. That's Miles. On April 13th, Miles is a creative genius and has perfect night vision. He is able to see black and white inversely. Absolute fastest cat in town, and he knows how to put a plan into action. This is Mystery. Mystery is a leader of the pack and Emily's most senior cat. She is the hint giver for Emily. Ask her pretty please and she'll provide tips. Well, a lot of Italian games, if we're talking like 505 Game Street and publishers like that, they were based out of Italy. So a lot of the games that they published, you can get Italian copies that have complete English text in them. The Italian copies are cheaper. I think it's like Rule of Rose, an Italian copy is way cheaper. Born August 25th, Nietzsche is a schemer and thinker of the posse and an absolute nihilist. Have you tried Pokemon Jade and Diamond? Ah, yes, the English bootleg of Keitai Tenju Delafang. Keitai Denju Telefang. Yes. As a kid, as a teenager playing that, I thought that was actually Pokemon Gold and Silver before Gold and Silver came out. I was one of those kids that got fooled. Born August 25th, Nietzsche is a schemer and thinker of the posse and an absolute nihilist. See through a lot of things. Is also the only one who could perceive tracks of Sabbath. Born December 3rd, Sabbath is the youngest member of the posse. He is a rebel and never runs from a fight because of his ferocity. He can scare away some creatures just by being his menacing. Stickers. Yes, we collect those at some point. Tutorial. Here you can find a little tutorial, how to move around, how to find things, and finally how to thoroughly enjoy yourself. Rub your hands down the shaft. And jigsaw puzzles. Got a save function. I can't seem to interact with that at the moment. Well done. Now you know how to move and where you can reread everything that concerns game controls. Each new piece of information is added to the scrapbook, which you can review anytime. Do I have the Coraline DS game? Physically in my collection, no. I do not. Want to explore the room, to look at something more closely, touch the object that starts. Touch the room's door. Am I meant to be able to see the room's door? Because something says to me that there's graphical fuckery going on. Okay, the door is locked. I need Nietzsche to open it. Nietzsche, come on out. Let's go to the treehouse. Nietzsche? Where is he? I should search the room for the cats. Cats are gone. You need to find them. Touch objects in the room to see if the cats are there. Maybe start with them. Let me see if I can do something about the visuals. If there's like a... Ah, there we go. That solved it. So, apparently I need the soft rasterizer on for this game. Okay. Now we've got it looking all right. Surely they wouldn't crawl in here, would they? No, not here. Are they playing outside? I'll have a look out the window. Nietzsche, Miles. Mystery, Sabbath, where are you? What crummy weather. Not even a dog would be out in this, much less my cats. They must be here somewhere. Let's take a look at the bookshelf. Yes, cats just hide on bookshelves now. Actually, they might. I think if either of our cats had an opportunity to, they probably would hide on a bookshelf. Aha, we're starting to stir things up by the looks of it. Is there something on top of the shelf? Hello there, cats. Not there either. Maybe somewhere around the desk. I love the aesthetic of this. Now that the background is working properly, I love the way this game looks. No, they are not here. Only the fireplace left. Maybe they got cold feet. Is this a game where the top screen is going to be stats the whole time? In which case, let's go 70 to 100. Can I like hide and giving me a bit of an issue with the background? If I save a state and then reset, no, it's still giving me the nonsense. If I change LCD layout to back to how it was, yeah, it's now black. Okay, and now I can load state. Okay, cool. Now it looks all right. I just wanted to get the game a little bit bigger on the screen. Walk over to the flag. Don't think this is a good place to hide. They aren't here. This is bad. I had a nightmare, but it can't be for real, can it? None of my dreams have ever come true before. Let's see. Better check if Big Sister has recorded anything on the Odyssey. I need an Odette. So, be one on the desk. Odyssey. Touch the desk with the stylus to search it. Odette should be in one of them. Odette. Desk. Oh, I found a skateboard. Cool. Great, you need this Odette to run the Odyssey. In your pocket now. Yeah, I want to know what an Odette is. Skateboard. They just say Odette like I'm supposed to know what that is. Now touch the Odyssey to insert the Odette and start the Odyssey. The Odette will be used up and disappear from your pocket. What is that? Take it like maybe like cassette but Odette. This little tutorial shows you how to play the various mini-games you'll encounter in the game. Okay. The colored boxes indicate what part of the two screens we're talking about. In that box, you'll see a description of what you have to do to win the game or solve the puzzle. This will tell you the number of the minigame. This is important if you want to start any of the games later on from your scrapbook. This shows how many of the possible points you'll currently get if you succeed. The more tries you need, the lower the score gets. This is where you play the game itself. Here you'll have to mark something, draw, or move pieces of a puzzle around with the stylus. Can't solve or win a game, you can get hints with this icon. Each hint costs 1 treat. Here to exit, restart the game, scribble, and erase. Okay. Dotty dots. Connect the little red dots so they produce a picture. Part of it is already done. N. Password incorrect. Huh? I'll have to do that again. Dotty dots. Connect the red dots so they produce a picture. Part of it is already there. Connect the red dots so they produce a picture. Part of it is already there. I can't submit it unless I've done every dot. Okay, there we go. That, like, screen where you're, like, either a success or a failure is very Professor Layton, in particular. The Odyssey is your trusty mechanical and electronical friend. A bit like a computer, but much more strange. Bombing madness. Bomb always wanders in the direction of the pointing hands. You have to move it across the board to the red X by changing no more than 2 blocks with the stylus. Beware, they only rotate clockwise. Easy. That one was straightforward. The aesthetic of this is just really gorgeous. It's just a really nice looking DS game. Mystery, Miles, Sabbath, Nietzsche. Oh no! I need to get out of here and help them. Nietzsche must have his lock-picking tools somewhere in this room. I have to look for them. Out of the box. What kind of picture will it be? Move all the pieces to the right position. If correct, they'll snap into. Wasn't expecting to have to do a jigsaw puzzle tonight. Tricky. Aha! Right, okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Yes, yes. Truly riveting gameplay. Yes. Mention a vampire vibe, Jacob. I can see like the precursor of like Twilight and the whole like Edward Cullen thing in Emily the Stranger's aesthetic. I did it. Took a while. Great, Nishi's lockpicking tool. Now time to get out of here. Let's see if I can open the door. Touch the door again and open it to leave. It is time to go rescue the cat. She's been great. I can also save. And I also want to have another go at that that first minigame. I should be able to do that now. Dotty dots. What? That's wrong. This is literally the shape. And this minigame also like tanks the frame rate as well. That's right, give me 20 points. I'm missing a minigame in this room. Missing minigame number 3. Have a look and see if I can spot it anywhere. Doesn't look like it. What's this saying? You need a Nintendo DSi system for this. Whatever that means. Oh, that's the DSi feature. Okay. The DSi enhanced feature. Key moment. Oh, this might be minigame number 3. Yeah, this is number 3. Try to create a clear path for the key to reach the keyhole. You may move all pieces in any direction. Oh, so this is a oh, what are they called? Well, there's a specific word for this this puzzle. A rush hour? Rush hour puzzle? I'm familiar with it. Something's locked behind a DSI. Yeah, there's I think it's a photography-based feature in this game. Oh, it doesn't actually change the placement of them. Right, okay. Overthinking it. Well done, the door is unlocked. Touch it with your stylus to go to the basement. Okay. What am I drinking? Basically a dirty pint. It's mostly soju, but I've mixed in some non-alcoholic, like fruit beverages in with it. Mystery Nile, Miles, Nietzsche, Sabbath. Let those cats go. Red bike. Some frame rate issues in here as well. Ah! It's shining, I want it. Can you give your cat a two-word name? Are you asking if I can... Oh, will the cat listen to it? I don't know. I mean, there was a cat in a Stephen King story called Captain Beefheart, so, I mean, at least in Stephen King stories, there's a cat with two names. Oh dear, this hedge has grown quite a bit. I remember there was a gate here somewhere, but where was it? Where to? Find your way through the hedges, spot an arrow like the one displayed on the right, pointing in any possible direction but the same size, and trace its outline. Trace the outline of an arrow. All right, take care, Jacob. So it has to specifically be like that. One on the right. Means it's got to have a middle part. Same size, so it's small. Not quite the same thickness. I have to try harder. I hate it when a game says I have to try harder. Like, I tried hard enough to begin with, asshole. An arrow like the one displayed on the right, in any possible direction. Aim. Size. This is... Can anybody else see this? Might help if I let you see the mouse cut. Sort of explain my theorizing here. That doesn't have a body attached to it. That doesn't have a like a thick body. That's too small compared to that size. Body is too thick. Yeah, okay. Oh. What's really annoying is, like, I don't know how authentic, how close the outline's got to be. Real question is, can I play the puzzle again and get a higher score? It doesn't look like you can get a higher score. It looks like you're stuck with the score that you got. Also got to be fairly accurate. Like, I know I've got it right there, but like it really has to be spot on accurate. But yeah, it doesn't give me any more points playing it. Wonder if you get anything for a perfect run in this game. For getting maximum points in every minigame. Closed. How am I supposed to open this rusted thing? Maybe I could look for some other exit? Why did I open the gate? Here it is. Guess it's better to be lucky than good. Oh, labyrinth. Alright. Find your way to the lever. Touch the junctions to turn them. So, down, around that corner, round. So unsure. These are genuinely teasers. I'll give them that. These are genuinely teasers. Turn the mouse cursor. Go down. Yeah. Oh, man. Find your way to the lever, touch junctions to turn them. Would be that one. Might be easier to work out from the end, right? Yeah, if we go backwards, lever, come around here. Up. Whether or not they accept that as a solution, that works. There we go. It's got to the point where I don't have faith in it accepting the solution that I give it. Oh, the gate is open. Let's get out of here. What I want to know is, what was that shining in the in here, and can I have it? No. ES. Q. If only the wind would blow from a different direction. Find a way to change the wind. Guess I'm missing something vital here. How about my slingshot? The basement. I think it's in the basement, yeah. Oh. And we have. That's my slingshot. Bet it'll come in handy as its power to aggravate people is unmatched. Filling flasks. Move the liquids around until you have exactly 8 ounces in one of the 3 containers. How does one turn? Ah. Need exactly 8 in a flask. It's just Tower of Hanoi, isn't it? Eight ounces. Like, I understand I'm fairly dense. Look, can't I just slosh some of it out on the floor and make it 8 ounces? Right, 9 and 7. 16. Two 8s is 16. I need to somehow split this evenly between one vessel that can hold 9 and one vessel that can hold 7. It's the classic Tower of Hanoi. Seven, 8. Five. Eleven. 5, 6, 7. 9. 5. Exactly 8 ounces in one of the 3 containers. Like, am I just failing at basic mathematics here? Really showing myself up here. And 2. 7 and 7 is 4. Minus 9. This is... That's what I'm hearing. This is Forbidden Colors, Ryuichi Sakamoto hearing. Oh man, am I stupid? You could be honest. Am I stupid? Oh man, really showed myself up here. Four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7. Four, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 13. Go small into large. Small into large. With 5. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 and 4 is 11. 11 plus minus 2, 9, 5, 6, 7. Missing. This feels like one of those games where you can't do the puzzle unless you have some, like, item beforehand. The game doesn't tell you. But I know that's not the case. Man. Game FAQs. He's not. There's no guide. Yard, fire hose, bell tower. Ah! Right. I have... Maybe it would make sense for me to have, like, a piece of paper and a pen, like a notebook and a pen or something. Maybe, like, try to make sense of this mathematic. Work out the mathematic equations that are going on here. Because what this really is maths, and I suck at that. I have 16. And I can decant this between one pot that's 9 and one pot that's 7. I need to make 8. 8 goes into this twice. But I can't evenly and in half. So I need to do remainders until I get what I want. So 16 minus 7 is 9. So it goes evenly between 2 pots. So what I need to do is figure out how to get it to 9 into 7 gives 2. Two plus 7 equals 9. Nine is... That would just be a spiral. 9 and 2 is 11. 11 minus 7. 4. Four. To add either to... Fucking... Thought this was a game for children. Oh my god. You haven't asked for a hint. Hint 1. Remove the liquids from small containers and note the measurements it gives you. A little bit of maths will be best. Only one hint. And it's literally do maths. I feel so incredibly stupid. Like, I feel so incredibly unintelligent here. And 7, 8, 9. One, 6. 9, 7, 2. 7 goes back. What? Here. 14 into 9 gives 9. 5 remain. Well, 7, 2, and 7. Oh. I'm determined to do it now, even if it takes all night. Ten into 9 gives 1. Nine into 7. 1. Oh my god! Fuck! Imagine if it then come back and said, "Nope, you got it wrong." So glad I don't have to solve a chess puzzle. Got the slingshot. But I needed to change the... Hook, line, and sinker. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows, at least not when I'm around. Huh? This is a strange place. Hi there. So you're Emily. Welcome to the fair. This is a great place, but sadly we rarely have visitors. My name? Oh, he thinks it's peculiar and also a bit embarrassing. I fear I've forgotten my name. I've been standing around here for so long that even my mother thinks that my mind is gone. One of them is the original, the other two are copies. Look closely. When you think you know which one is unique, circle it with the stylus. Seems incredibly easy compared to everything else we've done so far. Oh, now I remember. I am Anastasius. Pleased to make your acquaintance, young lady, and I did not always play the instrument here. I once ran the haunted house. I'll go check up on the place. Also, you're now a visitor of the fair. I want to take a ride sometime. Visit me again if you get the chance. I didn't mean to leave the haunted house. Oh wow, this place is funky. Curiosity chamber. Oh, Emily, so nice to see you again. Oh, so nice to see you frozen webcam again. Ooh, why is the webcam frozen? A while since I've had that happen. Very interesting. I'm afraid you'll need a ticket. No, see, the problem is, you can't just get that from me. You have to buy one. I'll be in trouble with the boss. I'm very sorry. But hey, I have an idea. Check out the Curiosity Chamber. They have a contest running, and the first prize is a ticket to the haunted house. Any other puzzles around here I can do? Back to the Curiosity Chamber. Ah, there you are, young lady. Welcome to the greatest fair in the universe. My name is Orsino. I run it. I hear it you'll wish to participate in the contest. Very well, it's quite easy. Find all the puzzles in this tent and solve them. There are prizes for each puzzle, and the first prize is a ticket to the famous haunted house. There's puzzles in here, I have to find them and solve. Contest number 1. Spot a star like the one displayed on the right and trace its outline in one go. I had it correct, I just wasn't accurate enough for it. Either that wasn't a star or you need to draw more carefully. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't careful enough for you. Oh. If I do it messier, it works. Way too easy. Any more puzzles to solve? There's meant to be 3 puzzles in it. They must not all be in the curiosity chamber. The game must have inadvertently lied to me. I think there's some puzzles out here. No. Can't talk to him. Journal. Unfortunately, I didn't visit the haunted house. Need a stupid ticket. Get a ride. I bet it's late. Can I just ride it? Win the ticket. Can't interact with that. Really unclear. Obviously, I need to win the ticket. Wonder if there is a guide online for it. There's a walkthrough from 2017 on YouTube. Right, he's at the fair. Right, so the first puzzle, the star. Right. Now, that's not very apparent, and I've also clicked there. Fun. Hey, Johnny. Not apparent, really, where the guy in the YouTube video clicked. Kind of stood here and then got into the minigame. Walk to there. Then that's the exit. I think they edited out their searching. I'm gonna go for another VOD. Chibi Akumas. Okay, Chibi Akumas, you're on. They're playing on an actual DS here. Number 1. Okay, yeah, I've done that. It's very unclear where they click. Did you say you'd give Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom another go this year? I probably said I would without really thinking about it. I probably should, put it this way. Try to touch all red dots by drawing 4 straight lines. You must do this in one go. all 4 red dots. All right. Four straight lines. Touch all the red dots by drawing 4 straight lines. Let's do this in one go. Stop, you have distance. That would miss out. Hey, Sushi Sunshine's here.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ
This a real brain teaser, Sushi? I have to touch all the red dots by drawing 4 straight lines. I don't know if you get the reference I'm making. Not really, no. Let's have a look at what's his face's guide. How does he do this one? Goes across the top 3. Oh, I see his thought process. Okay. There's nothing to say it has to stay inside the box here. And that, I think, is the trick. Make sure it's nice and clean so it can't be argued. By the looks of things, there's nothing to say you can't be inside the box. Yeah. Sometimes you have to think outside the box. Oh, what's that? Some mechanical device. It might come in handy. I bet there are even more puzzles here. I'm starting to like this. I'm glad you are starting to like this. Emily? Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, puzzle number 3. Seems broken. Can you put all the pieces in the right place? Oh, yes. Amazing how we went from a really hard puzzle to, like, a really easy one. I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, built differently, but tangrams are, like, my bread and butter. Love me a good tangram. Something missing, I should complain. Don't want you winning the contest. Where's Orsino so I can go complain? You take a look at it, really? Certainly be in your debt. Okay, so Ontario tangram. A tangram is a puzzle involving moving shapes around to fit into slots. Which direction do you have to turn the first cog, the little hammer, to hit the green start button? Left. I've... Like the cancelled Eminem game. Was the cancelled Eminem game a puzzle game where you have to put shapes into place? Now, this is a miracle. The wheel is running again. I am most obliged. Oh, strange girl, from now on the stalls and attractions are free to use. Well, except the haunted house, of course. How's that? Oh, the contest. Well, a smart young lady like yourself surely wouldn't mind solving this riddle in exchange for a missing piece. Okay, a puzzle for a puzzle. You are looking at a dog being called by its owner. Which 2 matches do you have to move so the dog is looking in the other direction and has its tail pointing up? I quite like that solution. Nope. You are looking at a dog being called by its owner. Which 2 matches do you have to move so the dog is looking in the other direction and still has its tail pointing up? So the tail isn't pointing up. And only move 2 matches. Just noticed you're in Red World. Yeah, because Emily the Strange is all like red background and all that. It felt apt. Black shirt and red tie, you know, just for the added Emily-ness of it. You're looking at a dog being called by its owner. Which 2 matches you have to move? The dog is the other direction and has its tail pointing. Let's see how the walkthrough. Oh. The dog is turning its head. Excellent. Go try the skating game now. Go back to the Chamber of Curiosity. Skating game? Where's the skating game? I want to skate! High Striker. Hit the striking arm at exactly the right moment to send the puck all the way to the top. Try that again. The Emilynicity. Emily Hawk's Pro Skater. I wonder if somebody's made Emily the Strange as a like a 3D model that's readily available. I'd totally port her into Thug Pro. You win stuff. What do I win? Odex. Alright. All the stalls are free now. It is written, "Dear passenger, we have to apologize for doing so. Only the chosen ones can play here. Being a burden." Which of these two weights looks heavier to you? Left is more than right. These two weights looks heavier to you? Neither. They're both level. A ton of feathers weighs less because feathers are lighter than steel. Congratulations, you're now able to play here. Thank you. Heavy weight. Pick the symbol at the bottom that's heaviest, but be quick, the clock is... It was meant to be Limmy from Limmy's show. He has a skit. Okay. Is he in the game? No. There is a skit where he's on a television show, like an educational children's show. He says, which is heavier? Or which is lighter? A ton of feathers or a ton of steel? Which he then says that a ton of feathers is lighter than steel, because feathers are lighter than steel. It then returns to that skit later in the show several times, where he's having it explained to him where a ton weighs the same. A ton means a ton, regardless of whether it's a ton of feathers or a ton of steel. Is it a viral clip? It has been a viral clip. It's not from a kid's show. It's from a comedy program. I want to say on the BBC. Do 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 do. Strangerous. I'm wondering what the haunted house ride will be like. Well, there's other stalls we can examine first. Or not, it would seem. Can't ride the cat ride. I'll get some candy floss. Oh, we can interact with this one. Something is written here. Dear visitor, you must pass an examination to play here. Apples and candy. All the signs are wrong. You can check only one of the baskets for its contents. Then you need to put all of the signs on the right baskets. This feels like the Monty Hall problem. All the signs are wrong. You can check one of the baskets for its contents. Worth a shot. I'm going to pay attention to the lesson and also make sure I don't lose any more health here. All the signs are wrong. You can check only one of the baskets for its contents. Then you need to put all the signs on the right baskets. Yeah. 1 in 3. It's a standard 1 in 3. So presumably this mini game that I unlocked will now have something to do with that. Oh no, it's just a shooting gallery. Hit everything but a black and white object. Okay. Hey, I won stuff. Odettes. And Orsino's here. Oh no, it's the other guy. Get a fix. Where do you have to make the cut to produce a square when the two pieces are joined again? Square as opposed to a rectangle, right? It's a 10 gram, it's a shape puzzle. I'm usually good at these. Yeah. No. Maybe. Save state. Can't turn the piece to make it fit. Is there exactly the correct number here? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If it's 3, I've got to cut. Make an even square. 3, I've got to cut. I don't know if you're familiar, but out of curiosity, what is your opinion on K-pop demon hunters? I'm pretty sure on a stream with you here, I've answered that, but I'll answer it again. My opinion is, I'm sure it's quite good, but people don't half keep on about it, so therefore I'm naturally inclined to dislike it. I'll watch it eventually, but I'm in no rush. I'll probably find a Blu-ray or a DVD of it in a charity shop in like half a year's time or 3. Whenever it is they release it on physical media, if it's not already. You have to make a cut. Produce a square when the two pieces are joined again. Has to make a square. I feel like our solution involves cutting multiple parts in one cut. I'm sure I'll check it out at some point, K-pop Demon Hunt. Doesn't give us a clean 4. 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. be able to make a square that way. Four. Let's check the guide. Done that one. Done that one. Oh, he's gone straight to the haunted ride. Done this one. Maybe that's why. Maybe because he's so stupid he doesn't know the solution. In which case, I could be the super smart person that guessed this one. I could check that second guide I saw. Okay. That guide doesn't do it either. Wow. Alright. Where do you have to cut? Produce a square when the two pieces are joined again. Trace the cut with your stylus. Can I literally, like... Ah... Right, okay. Has to be two pieces, though, it says. It is specifically asking for two pieces. Was the hint that I can or can't? Can't turn the piece to make it fit. I gotta figure this one. If it lets me do something silly like this, then chances are the solution is something silly like that. one solution. If I draw this out and then tear it up, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 squares. If I tear these up, I can rearrange them. Get the answer. Kinda cheeky, but no one said I can't do it. Least of all, you. Help if that embarrasses. Not actually that good at cutting. What's there? I know this is a bit overkill for what is probably a puzzle I'm supposed to be able to just figure out with my brain. I'm actually surprisingly having a lot of trouble with that. Or unsurprisingly, do you ask? Three squares, 4, 5, 6 squares, 7, 8 squares, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Okay. Let's get our squares in play. Right. you have to cut to produce a square when the two pieces are joined again? Like, I've made it make sense in my head, but it's like... Those go up there, it leaves two on the bottom. Right. Four on the bottom. Okay. Could it be as simple as... That still creates 3 pieces, though. Oh, man. The fact it lets me do diagonal cuts is very suspicious. I'm backing out of that one. I just can't. I can always come back to that one. If I don't make progress in this game, I never will. I feel like I spent half an hour on 2 separate puzzles. Rumor has it the ticket lets you access the stalls as soon as you need them. Which I'll find out in time, I'm certain. Does appear to be running a little bit slow. Endless mystery. Stop the car. Stop. I need to get out of here. Oh, wait. No, it's too late. I'll have to go for another round. How do I interact? Move the stylus up and down with the red dot to derail your car. I don't get it. Oh, it speeds up! Okay, I have a magic weapon. I have a magical weapon. It's called Speed Down! Perfect. Now where's Mystery? Rounding Mystery. Below you have 3 spare cogs. Place them onto the red dots to get the mechanism running. Lower the machine on. Ah! Alright. Got her down. Oh, great. Another one of these puzzles, but this time they can only move a certain way. Only move sideways now. E. Unlocked our first cat. That was exhausting. I'm so glad you're back, safe and sound, Mystery, but now I really am tired. Meow, so am I. Go and take a nap. Yawn. Finally freed Mystery. Now you can ask her for hints when you get stuck. Just touch her head in the menu and ask her for help. She'll expect a cat treat in return. Go to Emily's room. We could, or we could see if we can go back to the... Oh no. Okay. We might have missed those puzzles. Oh well. Nightmare is the right time. Oh, nighttime is the right time. It's way too bright in here. Can you do something about it? That was a simple puzzle. What happened? Why is everything upside down? Meow, and it doesn't look like home either. These are different colors in this room. Where are we? Let's check it out. Where does the hole in the ceiling come? Oh, look, it's a key, but it's really far up. I can't reach it. This is a cute little moment. Looks like I can use the window to switch realities. Okay. Fun. Piece of the strange. How am I gonna move that? Said it was too heavy to move. Ah. Too heavy to move, and then she ends up kicking it anyway. Pulling strings. Which string do you need to pull on to get the key? Easiest way to solve one of those is to do the solution backwards. Okay, back to the upside down room to find out where the other three are going. Okay, we can open it now with the key, presumably. All in one. Mark the correct keyhole. Kind of hard to tell with like the small screen size. I think it's this one. Kind of hard to tell that quality of illustration. Okay, this game is actually pretty amazing. Oh, I will have to do a chess puzzle. Arrange all the queens on the board so no one can capture one another. So queens can capture in straight lines, right? Range all the queens on the board so no one can capture one another. Easy peasy. My strange headphones, very good. One loves a strange pair of headphones. The talking grandfather clock. Oh, hum, hum. Hello there, miss. It's not very friendly to poke someone in the tummy. Sisu, you didn't know I'm a real person. Do not know I'm a real person. I'm Sir Horlodge. Very well, I accept your apologies. Better than this weird person that was here a few hours ago. Not very amiable. She was carrying this cat, poor thing. Clearly fighting to break free from the cage. Just what did you want to find out by poking me? Where they went? Oh, the garden. Have to solve a problem for the enter the correct time into the machine. Really? That's what we're doing? Well, 15. Hour hand 12, long hand 15. Thank you very much. Now I'll tell you how to get to the garden. Open the door to my body and step inside. Oh, it's early. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave. Whoops. I was gonna play both the skateboarding game and the adventure game tonight. We're not gonna get very much of the skateboarding game in, are we? I am going to make an executive decision to switch over to the skateboarding game. So we at least check it out today. I'm gonna pause here just in case I have issues getting the skateboarding. Like I said, I hadn't tested it. Okay, cool. All right. Best way to do this is make sure I've got on monitor 1. Then use display capture and hope that this plays ball. I can't see OBS. I can't see OBS. Ah! Right, okay. So I'm gonna have to quickly look at the stream to make sure that everything looks okay. I can't see OBS. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. I can't see chat, though. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to have the stream open on my phone. Okay, here we are. Emily the Strange, Skate Strange. And YouTube chat is on my phone so I can read it. Right. Around the world, do-it-yourself strange boards options. Please tell me I have windowed. Nope. No windowed. Emily the Strange like a dark version of Pixeline. I don't think so. Emily the Strange predates Pixeline by about 4 years. Dear Emily, oh my, but it is mind-boggling over here. Lots of dark corners to sniff out, awaiting you eagerly. Love Mew, Nietzsche. Hasn't told me what the controls are. I'm going to assume spacebar and keyboard. Oh. Okay. This feels a bit strange to control. Oh, I really like this visually, though. Oh, this is super cool. This reminds me of what is it? Ollie Ollie? I think is the name of the game. It reminds me of Ollie Ollie. Yeah, this appears to be a side-scrolling skateboarding game. 50 ollies. Yo! Letter collecting like in Tony Hawk's. Okay, cool. Oh, this is great, and I can also see that this was like a mobile phone game initially, and then sort of like a PC version as well, because you could just sort of tell by the way the gameplay's put together. This was definitely made for a mobile. Oh, I really dig this. Return of the Fire Plug. Wow, that's a long word to spell. Oh, I'm in love with this. Straight up, I'm in love with this. New board? Get new boards too? I wonder if this music's going to be on Content ID. The new board looks so good. Why am I getting invested in this? Why am I getting really invested in this? Whee! Oh! Got little Mickey Mouse ears. And the graffiti. Oh, that's so cool. You know what? I can safely say this is a character that's had, like, it's only had 2 video games, and the 2 video games are decent. That's pretty good going, as far as, like, mascot video games go. Whoops. I'm definitely now interested in this animated Emily the Strange movie that's in the works. Might even try to track down the Dark Horse comics they did. Eee! Nice. It's got little animations like at the end. It's cute. When you gonna learn? Never. Oh, good. It is playing music again. Messing up on the jump timing. Dude. Yeah, I have the feeling that I want to like this game. Well, I've not seen anything negative about it. It's, how do I describe this without simply mentioning a game that it's similar to? It's similar to a game called Ollie Ollie, which I played for, like, original Xbox. No. I think I played it on Xbox Series on Game Pass. Basically, a side-scrolling platformer where you're constantly going to the right on a skateboard and you have to ollie and trick off things. That's what this reminds me of. Because it's literally exactly that. I missed the board. Missed the board. Collectible board there. Came out in, I want to say maybe like 2014 or so, Ollie. And they made a sequel as well. And it's basically like this. But this has a benefit over Ollie. This has Emily the Strange. Naturally, it's better. Oh shit, I jumped again. I ollied there where I didn't need to. Yeah, I said OG Xbox by mistake and then corrected myself. And said Xbox Series. Which is where I played it. I did correct myself, but you mustn't have heard it. I don't know how the volume levels are for this game and the microphone, because I can't see OBS at the moment. Due to the way this decided to be exclusive full screen. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. Yeah, I think I played it on Xbox Series on Game Pass. I think it came out about 2014. It might have been given away as a freebie on PlayStation 4. That's what it reminds me of. Reminds me of Ollie. Do like an ollie there, but my timing is off. The interface screams mobile game. The three lines, the burger button. Standard mobile menu button. Balls. Yeah, it was download only, I think. Unless there was like a rare physical release. But yeah, download only unless it was on like some kind of compilation. I want to say it's on Steam nowadays. I would put a small sum of money on it being in my Steam library. One of the Ollie games. One or two. feel like it's been in bundles and stuff. Ah, I missed the skateboard again. I don't know how I meant to get that. So, the year of this... This is more recent than it looks. I want to say this was about 20... Well, if it's Unity, it's not gonna be much before 2012. Anyway, Emily the Strange, Kate Strange. Looking for a release year or something along those lines. 2011. For this. Makes sense. We've got silly jumps now, too. M-E-O-W, meow. This feels like one of those games you could definitely, like, poison yourself on if you played, like, too much of it at once. Here we go. Whee! 2012. This might be before Unity officially had 2D tools. In which case, this environment exists in 3D. Either way, whatever Unity version this is, I couldn't get it to work with my Unity asset ripping tools. It says to me, maybe it's a bit too old for asset ripping tools. Want to get all the letters of Zonster. I do have to ollie. Question's the timing, the ollie. Fuck! I want all the letters of Zonster. Be the last shot to try and get those letters. Fuck. It's annoying that I didn't get all the letters. This has got me thinking, if this is a Unity game, how hard can it be to, like, repackage this with some, like, engine stutter fixes and... Why you look like Pen? Shut the fuck up! Hey, Liza. That boost is really throwing me there. Yep. This game is Unity. I'm convinced we can unpack this, get some, like, engine stutter fixes in. Please tell me this level is almost over. It's no good for my heart. Oh, I was going for a perfect. Yeah, I've missed some of the letters now. Thank you. It's not mobile too, yes. So this is this was made for mobile, and then this is kind of like the PC port. I could get hold of the APK, and I thought about getting hold of the APK version and playing that, but then I remembered, no wait, they actually did release this on PC. So I tracked down a Where's version. Of Russian origin. It gave me an antivirus complaint And sure enough, I extracted the executable out of the Juarez release. It's midnight in less than 10 minutes. Huh. I've missed 2 of the skateboards so far. Yeah, Emily, it rains here a lot, and the days are splendid. Seats are already booked. Come soon. Sincerely, Meow, Miles. Oh, the UK, it rains a lot. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Tricking the Royal Guard. No music for Britain? No music for the UK? No fun allowed? I love it when a game just, like, randomly does a little stutter like that. It makes me feel really confident that it's not a virus. A licensed soundtrack would improve this game. Yeah, you're in... Oh, there we go. You're in Britain and it's like, what do I get? Whoa, what do I get? I love London. Trust me, you don't. I think we're good on the Bitcoin front. I'm not seeing any like stuttering in the stream. I'm having to watch my stream on YouTube on mobile. Because this game uses exclusive full screen. Okay. Not even the Sex Pistols. That's who did What Do I Get? Oh wait, no, that's the Buzzcocks. Yeah, Sex Pistols would work for the UK. How was the PS4 jailbreaking? Oh, it's great. We've got Sonic games on there. I've since installed Basara and PT on it. Pretty cool. I can show it to you briefly when we're done with Emily the Strange. Because it is all set up. Yeah, we managed to get the PS4 jailbroken. Super cool. Probably get some emulators on it at some point. Outside of the default Sony ones. I've gone. PSP games and some PS2 games on there. Currently. Yeah! Da 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 da. Are you playing this on PS4? No, I'm playing this on PC. PS games are certainly playable on PS4, but I can't imagine the input is very easy. Have some chips. It rains. It sure does. That's Britain for you. I love that that's what everybody knows the UK for. It raining. And now they know us as the country full of fucking prudes as well that want to tell people what they can and can't jerk it to on the internet. I'm not bitter. I'm totally bitter. I gotta slow down during that bit. Get the board. Yeah, in theory. I mean, if somebody's made an emulator for it, I know there's a RetroArch port for Nintendo DS, so in theory you could just port that core. I don't know why you would want to run a DS game on PS4, because the control would suck. Need to slow down well before that jump. Maybe I can jump on that. Hold on. Got a wall of text. I'll check in a sec. Something about Korean. Maybe I can jump up the ramp. Go slower. Yeah, there we go. That's our new board. Okay, I'm keeping the board. I'm keeping the board. The board. This is a long level to have to replay if you miss the board. Got a new board at least. Okay. And in Wales, it's not much different in the UK, and we don't have Japanese class. Oh, yeah. Japanese class not on this year. Staring into. Oh yeah, the UK, it's all about staring into an abyss. I think that's called Greg's on a Monday morning. Okay, thanks for glitching out, so I had no idea what was going on. Good game. Black Miles. Black Miles isn't a word. Black. Miles. Oh, phone box. That's how you know this is set in the past. The phone box isn't smashed open. Or an ATM. Or a smashed open ATM. I do like how the level is clearly broken, though. and in bits. It's very, The 28 years later collab for Fortnite is pickaxe and a back bling. Well, they couldn't at least give us Granddaddy, in Festival? Granddaddy would have been good. The London Eye. We're actually going to go visit the London Eye. Points multiplier. With a, with an Emily the Strange movie in production, I'm hoping we get an Emily the Strange crossover in Fortnite. I want an Emily the Strange skin. A skateboard backbling. In case you hadn't noticed, my new obsession is, you know, so long pixeling. My new obsession is Emily the Strange. Too long. Shame she's only got 2 games. They're both good, at least. New girl of the month. I guess, yeah. Pixeline was December. Then Emily might be January. There's just something about her. She knows how to skateboard, she likes cats. Zonster! Yeah! I got Zonster, that's all that fucking matters to me. Fine. Now that Emily's my new obsession, I'm hoping that we'll get some news on the animated Emily the Strange movie soon. Oh, come on! Why'd you fall on that, Emily? You dumb. You won't be my new favorite girl for long if you bail like that. Oh shit, I restarted the level, and it's so long too. Up. Jump. E. Oh, jump. Just. Oh, lucky. Boing. Ollie again. Ollie. 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 One person watching whose name is Ollie, and they're like, "Oh, stop!" I'm sorry, your parents named you after a skateboarding term? It was a good run until I died on those steps. Those steps are really, like, fucking me off. Pixeline is forever? I don't know. Pixeline's alright. Pixeline Discord, not so much. They're not a very friendly lot. My documentary will go into that a little bit. Oh. Remember Oxtails? I feel like you've brought it up before. I don't think I've ever seen it. How am I meant to get that? Oh, I've already lost the letters, haven't I? Right, okay, well. I like how this tune opens like I'm fucking turning on my PlayStation 3. Fuck. That's where a skateboard is, and I missed it. I like how the power-up that zooms the game out and says, "Go away," was introduced in the UK, which is, you know, very accurate. Nah, who am I kidding? Would say welcome. It's the eye. Right, this is the last shot. If I don't have the run to end all runs. Fuck. Ah! Unbelievable. Right at the end there. Got it. Maybe I'd know Oxtails if I saw it, if I looked at it. Well, it's past midnight. I don't want to be that annoying person that's incredibly loud past midnight. Go around the world. Does it? Yeah. Okay. It remembers where I got up. Yeah. Click and drag to select. So that's very much a mobile interface. Self. Oh, I get to make a. Oh, there's a level maker in this. Okay. Cool. Gotta go at some point. Right. Okay. To turn off. I capture it. Okay. Full screen. Right. You expressed interest in the PS4, so I will quickly show this off. Quite pleased with how I got this look. PS4. My homebrew in one place. Disc-based games, I'll put in a folder. PSP. You might sense a theme based on the types of games I play on this. Warriors Style, Basara 4. Warriors Style, Gintama Rumble. Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors. Warriors. Nice. Devil Kings. Dynasty Warriors. This was always going to be my Warriors console. These are homebrew Sonic games that PS4. I've organized it nicely so there's a gray area. Yeah, playing games off the internal hard drive built into the PS4. Because I put a 2 terabyte in there. There's graphical issues in Tengai. It's not bad enough to to make it unplayable, but you wouldn't be able to record footage for a gameplay video. Devil Kings runs fine. And then, I'll quickly show you the best looking game on PS4. I know that's a per person opinion, and everybody has their own opinion on what the best looking game on PS4 is. But this is this best looking game on PS4 as far as I'm. I see we got desktop audio there. Okay.
待って、長政様。
In Dynasty Warriors style, so 1v1000.
お願い。教えて。
Not every single bit of text has been translated. It's had like a single I think machine translation pass. Some of the easy to replace text. I might actually uninstall that patch. Yeah, I think this is one of the best looking games on PS4.
君もしかして僕の鍋を狙ってるんだねやだ鍋は誰にも渡さないよ
Sounds like something with a company with a
待ちに
beetle-shaped
待った
helmet.
鍋曜日なんだ君は招待していないよ
場内にくせ者いや食べに来たから空勢者か
Koichi is so good. She's such a babe.
これほどまでとは思っておりませなんだ
A captain or something. Funny.
うわー落石いやお化け野菜だいやいやなんで野菜が
Giant radish.
落とさず受け止めてよ全部鍋に入れるんだからね
ああキンゴさんが困ってしまいます別に構いませんうわまた野菜かこれはおもてなしか攻撃でござるか
野菜蹴らないでよ食べ物を
Is something I'm going to be streaming in the future? Possibly. I thought about like a Warriors Wednesday thing. How Warriors games is, I don't think they're actually that entertaining to watch. Like after a while, it is just, person mashes square to get through a crowd of enemies. At least Basara does like weird shit to keep you interested. It does.
走ったらお腹すいた。ちょっとつまみ食いと。
部下のつまみ食いは許さない。はしたないですね、キングさん。構えられよ。いざ我が家臣の仇。
Like power looks like that. Get like a massive combo for taking it down.
不明よ。腹をかさばいてお詫びいたす。
その肉3年に一度の
It also claims the territory for us.
一人の武人として同型の念を抱かせには折れませぬ。鍋将軍の許可なしに勝手に肉を入れないでよ。空腹に勝る調味料はなし。でも満腹でもうめえ。
どうしたの？あなたの心は殺意でいっぱい。
正面からはいけません。ヘビ隙をつきなさい。
この子たちはね、きっと1対1対1。どうじゃない？
この人まるでお構いなしだよ。
Oh, her damage output is way slower than the other one. Much faster. Didn't damage.
違う。魚の鍋入りはもっと後。
だってこれは正義だよ。そうね。
I think if I did stream the Basara games, I'd probably start with Devil Kings, which is the localization of the first one on PS2. Even though it's treated by fans as like a bastard child series, it's less a localization and more of like an entire rewrite. Fans kind of look down on it.
なかったことだけは褒めてやらねばなりますまい。
何度も何度も何度も何度も。
I think if I'm gonna do live streams with the
マジで異なる夢を見るの。
PS4, then I'm probably gonna want to buy a new PS4
声が聞こえたの。
at some point.
こんな風にすれば勝てる。
I say new, old with a warranty is good enough. Look into that in the next.
今は幸せなの？これから誰とどこへ向かうの？
Alright.
には俺も手柄を取らねえと。
I've not played this level before, so I'm just as confused about the Daikon Ravage and the stew.
あなたたち、急いでお逃げなさい。
I mean, this is supposedly a fight that really happened in the Sengoku period. I find that hard to believe. I think I like Emily more, but I think I have been poisoned against Pixel a little recently.
最後の一つは遠慮し合うのが人情ってもんだよな。つまんなかったら強くなれるかな。
Bitch.
これはすでにつまみ食いの域を超えてる。
誰もいないつまみ食いだけの美味しさってあるよね。
その程度では殺した気にならないでしょう。
黒い手のようなものは何なのだ。
我らが50人がかりで挑んでも到底及びますまい。
But I find where this guy's hiding. He could be hiding in basically any environmental crop. This music sounds like it should play in fucking Jackbox. Like Quick-Flash or something. I've seen. I did see him. Ran off again. Oh, fuck that shit. It's only meant to be a palette cleanser anyway. Just to show off the setup. Is well possible. Nope. PS2. Yeah, PS2. PS2, but technically Saturn and arcade, where this was originally released. Just for a couple of minutes. Just to show off the kind of things I've got on this. See the graphical glitches on the left-hand side. And the sky being like all sort of clear. Yeah, the environment kind of stretches on the left-hand side. Yep, and you can see the gunbird in this. You can see the gunbird in this. So the Sega Saturn version of this had Marion from Gunbird as a playable character. So the Saturn version is easily the best version, for that reason alone. It's a shame there's the occasional graphical glitch in this, because otherwise this is certainly playable. And then stretchy background visuals here. It's a shame. Otherwise, I'd consider this quite playable. The emulator runs really well, except for that graphical. Compatibility on PS2 is really low. Compatibility on PSP is a little bit higher. PSP stuff tends to run a little bit better. I'm gonna stream it later. Tengai, I'd only want to stream it if I was playing as Marion, and I kind of lost the save file after I did Sushi Bites on Deathbed. Oh. The emulation on here is far from perfect for all these systems. When Sony releases a PlayStation 2 Classic on like the PS4 or PS5, right? They like thoroughly test these things. And they will tweak an emulator over and over and over again until they get the best visuals and the best performance. I don't have that freedom of time to get these games running just right. So they're a case of where they will not be suitable for streaming like this, but they would be like more than acceptable like to play. You don't care about them being like spot on perfect. So this is like a Muso, but you actually can choose which area you want to travel to, connected to an area you've been in. You get a little bit of like a health reheal between each area. And you deploy teammates into the field in certain squares, and then you can beat up with them. It's very cool how they made Dynasty Warriors gameplay work on PSP. But like, PS2 emulation is nowhere near as consistent as like the PSP emulation. You demoralize the forces, that means you seize the area. So there's enemy forces in both of these. There's a friendly force in them. There's a new foot fetish game on Switch, another one. They'll let anything on those stores these days. Probably. If you search foot or feet on the Nintendo Switch store, you'll probably find some things. I think it's almost a guarantee. Fetishist, you know, has access to Unity Engine or Ren'Py. They can make a game. Get it out for the world to enjoy. We're talking different eras. Sure, in the BMX XXX era, sure, but you're talking like 2003 there? 2004? Things are different now. Despite moves to the contrary recently by... generally speaking... I'd like to think we're way less brutish as a society. Okay. Run off in the bar areas. I'm faking them. I got shoe wrong. That's why you get them measured in the shop. And you'll get shoe right. That's probably the best joke I'm gonna come up with. Oh yeah, this PSP emulator has rewind. Which is super cool. There's some visual options on scan lines. Modern, I think, is just a little bit of upscale. Super cool. Yeah, for a console that was gathering dust on a shelf, doing nothing, I'm glad to breathe some. Is that a custom profile picture? More visible if I go to... Get nice and big. Custom profile picture. Basic theme background that I've put like a nice fade on where boulders appear. In this bit up the top. Fits just nicely and everything fits there. Oh, new notifications isn't quite, you know what? It's hard to get it just right. This isn't a great interface. Well, thank you very much for coming. This really is the end of the stream. Those Emily the Strange games sure were interesting. I don't know when the next stream will be, because I'm in work Wednesday, 8 AM starts. That's like a 5:30 wake, so I'm not really going to be able to do a late night. And I might be tired. I'll keep you posted. I'll try to get a calendar done. Until next time, if we live that long, take care, everybody.